Welcome to Crafty Bitches. Here we are for another Christmas holiday craft. Today we'll be making reusable wrapping papers, so you don't have to just throw away the paper every year. You can reuse it year after year. And all you need is some fabric, some bendable wire, and a sewing machine. So here's a little collection of seed bombs that I'm giving to a friend so they can scatter them in their garden. So that's the size that I'm going for today. And just like wrapping a present, I'm going to cut this big enough. We'll see if it's gonna work. Okay. Eyeballing it is part of the fun of crafting. Out a big square. Let's see if we did it right. Yeah, that's going to be plenty big. And then you can always reuse them for other gifts too that are either the same size or slightly smaller. Okay, so now that I've cut out my square, I'm going to measure out the wire. Measure this out. I mean, I'm using the term measure very loosely. That looks pretty darn close. Let's cut the wire. And, oops, come on. So once you've wrangled this wire here, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time. Probably there's a better way to do this, but this is the way I'm doing it. I'm just gonna make a little knot on the two corners that are meeting, twisting it together, and try and fold it in on itself so it's not sharp. All right. Okay, so we've turned our fabric in on itself, and I'm going to sew the first 3 sides. And now we've got a giant pocket is what we have. We'll turn it inside out, or right side in. Take our square, feed it through. Well, we'll do our best to feed it through. Come on. Perfect. So I'm going to pin it so I know where the wire ends and begins. And for our open side, we're just going to tuck it in on itself if this wire would cooperate. Come on, little wire. You know you want to help. Get in there. So we're just turning this in on itself. And then give it a pin. And then I'm just going to turn it in. Oh, I just realized I did that on the opposite side. Well, it'll work out. All right, so now we're going to bring our sewing machine back over to be extra super cute, because that's really what life is all about. I'm gonna switch to white thread. This is not an ad for Singer sewing machines, but I'm gonna use my toggle here for all these different stitches, and I'm gonna pick this. I don't know if it's technically wintry, but it sure looks snowflakey to me. I'm gonna just pick this one right here. And I think in the white, it's really gonna pop on this cute fabric. I'm excited. Now, I have been known to screw things up by not having the right tension, etc. on my sewing machine. So I'm gonna do a trial run on my handy trial run piece of fabric and make sure that this is gonna look correct before I ruin my craft. I mean, how cute is that? Okay, I'm excited. This is gonna be great. And we're gonna try and get as close to the wire as we can without hitting the wire, because that would be bad. Oh my God. It's so cute. I am quite pleased. So now we've got our very own reusable wrapping paper, and you just take the corners, fold it in really any way you want. Start to make some shapes, swirl it around, some spirals, whatever strikes your fancy. So now we've got reusable wrapping paper that we can use over and over, and we don't have to waste paper, which I am always a fan of, and it looks super cute. So cheers and happy holidays.